Hi everyone, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make an integrated model for wave and flow both. Previously in my previous tutorial where I showed you individual wave model, how to set up an individual wave model and how to set up an individual flow model, but today we're gonna show you the setup of an integrated wave and flow model where flow and wave models run parallelly and communicating with each other to have a integrated model. Sometimes we do really need to have those kind of modeling for different scenario where you have both flow and wave conditions present. So today we are gonna set up one integrated model, and so let's start. Like previous simulation, let's start with how to install that model. I already have a setup, but I'm going to show you how to do it in a way that you can recreate it. You should have a flow model ready and you should have a wave model ready, and then I'm also going to discuss something about the parameters that is needed for your wave and flow model to run with parallelly each other. So let's start. So we would add a new model and we would use an integrated empty model, and so here's the interface here for the integrated model. Here you have the run parameter where you have to mention the start time of the simulation and the stop time and the time state for the simulation. So let's start with adding the flow model. And one thing to remember, the flow model is the one that actually governs in this integrated simulation. Let me start with that. Let me import one model that I have already prepared for this tutorial. Let's see, this is the flow model I have. This is the test model, test FM. This is the flow model for this integrated model. So now you can see that a model, the flow model, is being installed in the GUI. So you can see this is the model. This is the test FM model, and now I'm also going to add the wave model as well. So now I'm importing another wave model here. So I already have that set up as well. So I'm using that one. So okay. So you can see that wave model is also there. You can also check the different things like bathymetry, bed levels and everything of both of the models, so that you have an idea of how is everything going on there. So yeah, so there are grids and everything and all these observed point. I do mention that you should set up this model individually first and then go for this integrated model. Then what you need to do to run this setup is the parameters that you need for this integrated model. So if I click on the general for the flow module, you'll see there is different tabs here as like in the flow model should have. So here is the reference date that I already discussed. This is the reference date for the flow model, and you have the user time step, that is how much interval that a nodal calculation would be done, and then how this nodal calculation would be updated. So calculation would be done after 5 minutes, but the update would go on for after 30 minutes, and we have a start time and end time. So now going to the most important point of this integrated model, the process. And previously when we ran only single model with flow, we didn't have this wave model, but now we had probably none, but now we'll have to select either Swan or any other model that you prefer. In this case we are using Swan, so I'm gonna choose Swan here, and you can also see other parameters here. For instance, you have when you clicked in the process here is Swan, you will probably have the wave parameter here, which would be saying what would be the wave and friction ratios, and what kind of formula that it's going to use. So here by default is Fierze 1984 there. You can add the maximum weight to depth ratio where the braking would occur. So how in which ratio the braking would occur, you can have that. Normally it's 0.7 or 0.8 sometimes. There's a variation there. In different literature you'll find different values, but it's in between 0.7 to 0.8, and all these parameters would be there. And you should have all these output parameters as well. So this should all be ticked up so that we have all this information that you need. Now let's go to see how the wave model looks like. So here is our wave model 1 in 750, where we also look into the general tab. You'll see that in general tab you have all these settings, and you will have one of the files that you require is very important. That is a communication file, which is the file that will communicate with the flow model, and it will return to wave model, and then it will calculate again and send it to flow model. So this will go back and forth. So you need a communication file for both this model to communicate their values with each other. And other setup should be set as I have previously discussed on the wave model setup, so that there's no question there. And you should have the output table and your map interval, how much map interval you want to have, and all these output things. You can have a 2D and 1D spectra as well. You can have a netcdf file, and also you can have a single precision files, for instance, if you need a single precision data sometimes. So this is the wave, this is the wind and wind force parameter. That's as usually you need for wave model, because this is a very simple configuration, so we are not going to bother with it, but you probably need that one when you do your wave and flow model. So after this setup, the model is ready to run, but let us check if it's really ready to run. Because I have already have that model setup done, so I'm just gonna validate this. And when you validate this, you'll probably see all of the green. You want to see all the ticks are green, because it means that everything is okay and it's good to go. And you can see all the parameters are in the line with the setup file that is required. And then after that, if you just click run, then the model should start running. We're not going to run this model because I already have the simulation data and simulation run completed for this model. But this is the way you should start. Let us see how it's. Let me just go for to see. So you have already seen that the wave and flow model have started, and you'll see that the wave and flow model is saying here, this is the wave model, this is the flow model, and they're gonna process with each other and then go on. I'm gonna cancel this one. I just wanted to show you this is how you run your simulation in the Delft3d GUI, FM GUI, but normally I don't use this GUI, so I'm gonna also show you how to run this model in background, so that it's a bit easier in a way that you can also work on different other things in your PCs or laptops or any other thing, so that your background your simulation run can go on in the background processes. So this may take some time to stop this. So let's go for the parallel run in the background. So as usual, you need a run file, which is to run this model. So let's open the run file, and you will see that you need to call the DIMR parallel, and because you have only one parallel run for flow and wave models, so you need to select one for here, and you need to call the DIMR config file, which is here. You already set up here. So let me show the DMI config file here as well. you'll see that this is the settings that you need. You need to have a control for parallel run, and here is the time of the simulation. So the simulation would start from 0 to, and it will end at 604,800 seconds, all in seconds here. And the interval of communication of the flow and wave model would be 600 second. And then you'll have the flow FM start running, then the flow FM configuration, just like before when you ran the parallel simulation. Here you have an extra component of wave module, where you will also run the wave module, where you show the directory here. Here, in case the wave folder is the folder where I have that mdw file, so you will need to change this one for your directory settings, and this one for your flow directory settings. And after that, if you just click on the run button, the models should start running, as like this one, as like that runs into the GUI as well. I'm not going to run this one. You can see it has started running already. You can see the initiation of the files and everything. So I'm going to close this one because I don't want to run this simulation here. So let's stop that. So this is the video that I'm trying to show, is how to run and how to set up and run a integrated flow and wave boundary file. If you need the DIY config file or the run batch run file, you can just comment on the comment section. And if you do like the videos and want to have some comment on the videos as well, you can like, share, and also comment on the comment section. I'll try to answer those comments. I'm very currently I'm really busy, so I haven't been able to upload as many videos that I should have expected to upload, but this is one of the videos that I wanted to share with you guys, because there were some people were asking me in email to share how to integrate wave and flow simulations. So this is the video for you guys. If you liked it, if you enjoyed, do share, do like, and also if you have any questions, do put in the comment box. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your patience. See you soon again. I don't know when, but I'll probably I'll see you guys again with another different video tutorial of Delft3d and also other software as well. So see you. Bye.